From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Friday Night Fever on demand for October 20th. I'm Mike Ludlum. We'll start logically with high school football and the showdown of the week going to the Copper Country where Houghton faced Hancock. This was the 64th Copper Bowl meeting, 147th overall. First quarter, George Buttvillus of Houghton is picked off in the end zone by Hancock's Michael Stuber, and the game remains scoreless. Until a 4th and 4 from the 6-yard line, Alex Nordstrom gets the handoff, and he drags the defender into the end zone, 7-0 Hancock. And the Crimson and Gold are pretty happy. Hancock looking for the end zone, but nice interception by Merlin Stephenson of the Gremlins. So that was a touchback. Houghton could not get on the board. Second quarter, Colton Solani to Grant Hokinson, 8-yard score, 14-0 Bulldogs. Houghton trying to get on the board, but on 4th and 12, Buttvillus is pressured. He's going to have to take off, and he's not going to be able to get to the first down mark. And Hancock wins the 64th Copper Bowl by the count of 21-0. To Kingsford, Flivers hosting Escanaba with the Great Northern Conference title on the line. First quarter, Flivers, first and goal from the 10. Sawyer Perpich, Chase Kresge. Yes, he leans the ball over the goal line, and it is a 7-0 lead for the Maize and Blue. Escanaba's turn now. First and 10 from the 44 handoff. Oh my goodness, does Logan Carroll have some room there? He's going to get to the end zone without too much trouble, and that knots the score at 7. After an interception, the Eskimos are back in business, and they do the same thing in the second quarter. Hand it off to Logan Carroll, and he's in the end zone again. 14-7 Escanaba. Flivers have something to say about halfway through the quarter. Perpich looking for Luke Terrian, and he pulls it down 17 yards, 14-14 at the half. Kingsford scores the only touchdown in the third quarter, second half, 21-14 Flivers. They win the GNC and very well could be the Big 5 team of the year in the Upper Peninsula. To Hart Stadium in Marquette, the Redmen taking on Menominee. Marquette led 17-12 second quarter. Bad news number 4, that's Drew Gale, their outstanding running back, out with a knee injury. That definitely changed strategy. Ethan Molesky looking downfield. Caden Bigger is open. Nice juggling act to make the catch. 38-yard gain to the Redmond 20-yard line. 8 plays later, Jacob Rivard gets the single wing snap, burrows it into the end zone. 2-point pass was good, and the Maroons take the lead at 20-17. Next Marquette drive, Brendan Caskey looking for Bryce Brazo. Nice catch, nice gain, but the Redmond lost the ball on an interception. Menominee up 3 at the half. And then Ethan Molesky gets 2 good blocks from Jacob Rivard, and goodbye. 59 yards for the touchdown, and the Maroons get back in the win column 34-17. Menominee is in the playoffs at 6-3. On the scoreboard, West Iron County outgained L'Anse 281-8 in the first half, and the Wycons post the 35-14 victory. West Iron County is 8-1. Bark River Harris gets 177 yards and 2 scores from Logan Hine, turning back Munising 22-14. Newberry runs past St. Ignace 57-20, and the Gaylord Blue Devils beat the Sault Ste. Marie Blue Devils 28-6. Westwood, Patriots looking for their 8th win. Negaunee trying to deny that. First quarter, 4th down, Jason Waterman, Drew Duchesne, and oh boy, is he open by about 5 yards. 36 yards for the touchdown, Negaunee, a 6-0 lead. Westwood's first possession, Ashton Bergman fumbles. Anders Sorensen recovers for the Maize and Blue, but they would have to punt. Nathan Beckman fumbles. Drew Duchesne recovers, but the Miners would have to punt. Patriots with the ball again. Beckman breaks it outside, and he will end up going 37 yards for the touchdown, 2-point good, and the Patriots have an 8-6 lead. Negaunee punts on its next possession, but the Patriots can't gather it in, and Negaunee will get the recovery. Then quarterback Jason Waterman will find Keegan Irva, who has some pretty good moves up in the air. 2-point good. Miners led 14-8, except Bergman started going nuts in the second half. He had a couple of touchdowns, and Westwood gets its 8th victory of the year, 30-14. Back up north, Calumet ready to score, and Travis Ojala will do the honors in the second quarter. And that puts the Copper Kings in front. The Braves have a 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. Darren Johnson rolling outside, rolling, except Travis Ojala says you're not getting there. And Calumet gets the big victory by the score of 20-16. Inside the yellow walls of Iron Mountain, it is Mountaineers against Norway. First quarter, Josh Plant, Mitchell LaGrave. Mitchell LaGrave has a big sideline to take care of, and he does it for 29 yards and a 7-0 lead for the visitors. My videographer, Jerry Tudor, said it was a beautiful evening down in Mountaineer land, and I have to admit, he's right. The Knights are at it again. Michael Wilson to the far side of the field, and he crosses the goal line, 14-0 Knights. Not much change the rest of the way. Norway gets momentum going into the playoffs, 43-7 over the Mountaineers. Back to the numbers. We'll hop over to Wisconsin for a minute, where the Midgets of Hurley defeated Turtle Lake 76-44 in the first round of the Division 7 playoffs. Scott Subert over 300 yards rushing. The team had 670 yards rushing. Youch. 8-man football. The Jets of North Central rally to defeat Stevenson 32-20. Forest Park gets 235 yards and 3 scores from Peter Ropiak, and Connor Bordolini had 3 touchdowns, and Tommy Peltema had a couple of touchdown passes. Forest Park 64, North Dickinson 24. Ontonagon, it was Trout Creek's homecoming, so Ontonagon wore the Panthers uniforms. Maybe they should do that more often. 86-12 over Kearney Nato. Cedarville 56, Brimley 6, and Engadine a victory over Posen 63-36. Let's go to college hockey. Michigan Tech taking on Alabama Huntsville. Second period, we're tied at 1. Houghton's Raymond Bryce gets it out, and Mitch Reinke is looking, shooting, and scoring. And the Huskies are in front by the count of 2-1. And the Huskies pass around the puck a little bit, looking for a gap in the Chargers' defense. And the puck will end up on the stick of Mitch Reinke again toward the net. No, Joel Lesperance. Yes, the Huskies finally pulled this one out by the count of 5-4. To the numbers, Denver Pierce had 2 goals, the last one at 1:43 of overtime, and Northern Michigan takes care of highly regarded Wisconsin 5-4, and it was Minnesota State 4 and Bowling Green 1. Also, Lake Superior State in the third period had a 2-1 lead on Denver, and Alaska Anchorage were scoreless in the first period. Volleyball, the Huskies taking on Davenport. So the Panthers' first visit to the SDC gym. Second set action, Laura DeMarchi sets Mariah Sherman. That one's down. She had 11 kills, and we were knotted at 4. Tech won the first set. A couple points later, it works so well. Let's run the same darn play again. Back set, boom, off the block and good, and that tied it at 6. Later in the set, Tech had a huge run going, leading 21-10. And this rally's going to take a little while to get finished. Panthers will put the ball back over to Tech's side of the net. And then DeMarchi to Olivia Gormley, and bang, that one's gone. 22-10, they win that set 25-10 and sweep the match 3-0. On the scoreboard in high school, other GLIAC volleyballs action, Northern Michigan defeated Purdue Northwest 3-0, and it was Grand Valley State over Lake Superior State 3-1. High school volleyball, Superior Central defeated Big Bay Denac 3-0. Back to the college ranks in women's soccer, highly regarded Grand Valley State, I think they're number 3, defeated Michigan Tech 2-0. And NMU had 2 goals in the first half and held off Ferris State 2-1. In GLIAC men's soccer, a wild one down in Ohio, Northern Michigan and Ashland played to a tie at 3.